my loves, welcome back to my channel and to another video. I'm here with my May TBR video. It's been a little while since I've done a TBR video, so I'm really excited to be doing this. This year in May is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be taking part in two main readathons. The first readathon is going to be the bulk of my TBR because I'm actually going to be a co-host for this readathon, which I'm really excited. It's my first time ever doing this, and I will also mention the other readathon that I'm taking part in as well. But I'm going to be talking you through the main readathon that I'm going to be a co-host for. I'm going to be a co-host for KuKi MAYhem, which is the KU and Kindle Reading Challenge for 2025, and I am so excited to be taking part in this. And I just want to say a massive thank you to Nicole from Dusty Book Sniffers and Coda from Book Bestie Coda for allowing me to be a co-host on this readathon and to join you guys in this chaos of mayhem. So the readathon has been created by Coda and Nicole. So essentially, the point of this readathon is to help create a TBR of KU, Kindle books, NetGalley arcs, all that kind of stuff to help you get through those Kindle books. I am totally guilty of this myself, of having tons and tons of Kindle books on my TBR, and I have never actually spent the time to get through them. So they just sit on my Kindle, or I forget they're on my Kindle and they just sit not being read. So this challenge is to help you get through those Kindle books essentially. So how this will work, you can have your own challenge. So you can do different modes. So you can do easy mode, which is to read 10 books during the month of May. So this will kick off from the 1st of May right until the 31st of May. There will be reading sprints, 24-hour reading sprints for the whole month. So I will be doing sprints. I haven't obviously decided right now what my days of sprints will be, but that information will be shared out with you in the Discord. I'll get all that information in a bit, but you can do 3 different modes. So you can do an easy mode, which is to read 10 books during the month. You can do a hard mode, which is to read 20 books during the month, or you can do a custom challenge where you can challenge yourself to get through as many books as you can, essentially, which is what I think I'm going to do. That'll work the best for me. And then you can also do a mode, so you can do Kindle Unlimited KU mode, where you just read only the Kindle Unlimited books that you have. You can do a Kindle mode, which is read only Kindle books you've purchased, borrowed, or received as gifts or arcs. Or you can do a KuKi mode, which is to read anything off your Kindle, KU or otherwise, which is the mode that I'm going to do. Because I've got quite a lot of Kindle books, I've got some KU books, and I've also got some arcs as well. So that is going to work for me. So there's also a bingo board if you wanted to be a bit more specific. So I will pop it up the graphic of the bingo board, so you can actually have reading prompts, or you can just go with the flow and mood read whatever you want, which is I think how I'm going to do it. So I have got together a list of Kindle books that I do want to try and get to. I've got Kindle, NetGalley, and I've also got KU books as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through the whole list of Kindle books that I've got. I'll tell you the synopsis for all of these because we'll be here all day, so that's just going to be the easiest thing for me. So I'm going to try my best to get to as many of these as I can, but I'm not pressuring myself to get to tons of stuff. So you do have to sign up for the readathon, so I will pop the link for the sign up for the KuKi MAYhem challenge in the box down below. There is the description, and it's not just me that's a co-host. We have over 20 co-hosts on this reading challenge that is going to be doing reading sprints, all that sort of good stuff. So all of those links will be linked down below to Nicole and Code and all the other co-hosts. We also have mods on the Discord. They will all be linked down below as well. So that's all the information that I think you do need to know. But if you have any questions, you will also have to join the Discord. But if you've got any questions about the readathon in general, if you think a book counts, you can check in with us and ask questions, and the mods in the Discord will be, and the co-hosts will be more than happy to help you with any questions that you've got. So without further ado, I'm going to go through my Kindle list of all the books that I've got that I do want to try and get to in May. Okay guys, so I'm just going to read through the list of KU Kindle / arcs that I've got. This is everything that I've got on my Kindle at the moment. So I'm just going to go down my list. So first up we have Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, For Whom the Bell Tolls by J.C. Lynn, Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage, A Touch of Poison Book 2 by Claire Sager, Trial of the Sun Queen by Nisha Tooley, Empire of the Damned by Jay Kristoff, Lady of Darkness Book 1 and 2 by Melissa K. Rorich, A Fate of Wrath and Flame by K.A. Tucker, Playing for Keeps by Becca Mack, The Convenience Store by the Sea by Machida Sonoko, Wildfire by Hannah Grace, and also Daydream by Hannah Grace, Fragile Santry by Casson Cowles, The Love Wager by Lynn Painter, The Strawberry Patch Pancake House by Laurie Gilmore, Love Letters to a Serial Killer by Tasha Coriel, The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James, We Sold Our Souls by Grady Hendricks, Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor, The Road of Bones by Demi Winters, For She Is Wrath by Emily Varga, We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal, Someone You Can Build a Nest In by John Wiswell, Phantasma and Enchantra, both by Kaylee Smith, Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim, The Creature Features Collections 2, which features Jackknife by Joe Hill, The Indigo Room by Stephen Graham Jones, The Blanks by Grady Hendricks, Night and Day in Misery by Catriona Ward, and Letter Slot by Owen King. All Systems Red by Martha Wells, Bryony and Roses by T. Kingfisher, Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher, The Burning Girls by C.J. Tudor, All the Dangerous Things by Stacey Willingham, Dragon Rider by Taryn Matheru, A Man Called Uwe by Frederick Backman, a reread, Wooing the Witch Queen by Stephanie Burgess, Sunbringer by Hannah Kaner, then The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy by Megan Bannon, A Forgery of Fate by Elizabeth Lim, The Five, The Untold Lives of Women Killed by Jack the Ripper by Hallie Rubenhold, Fall of Ruin and Wrath by Jennifer L. Armentrout, Silver Elite by Danny Francis, The Serpent Called Mercy by Roanne Lau, The Raven Scholar by Antonia Hodgson, The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Rekulak, A House at the Bottom of the Lake by Josh Malwin, We Used to Live Here by Marcus Klewa, Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone by Night Shift by Annie Crown, This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. So I've got quite a lot of books to get through, essentially, but this will give me quite a good option of various different things to go through. So I hope that if any of you guys have read any of these books, do let me know which ones to prioritise. So I'm going to talk you through my other main readathon that I'm going to be taking part in for the month of May. Okay guys, so I'm now going to talk about the other readathon that I'm going to be taking part in during the month of May. I'm going to be actually taking a cruise for this readathon. If you haven't guessed what the readathon is, it is Escape the Readathon, which is created by the lovely Lexi from Books with Lexi. And I have decided to join Team Podcasters. So we have 4 different teams. We've got Team Hackers, we've got Team Detectives, Team Mediums, and Team Podcasters. So I've decided to join Team Podcasters, and our lovely co-host for our team will be Mel from Mel Lenore Reads and Heather from Books with Heather. So I'll leave everyone's links in the box down below as well. So essentially we are on this cruise ship, the Orange Cat cruise ship, and we have to try and escape off this cruise ship. So we have got a couple of different room prompts to complete, and then we also have some game prompts, which I don't know those prompts yet. So I think once we have completed the room as a team, we will get dropped a game prompt. So I don't know what those are. So I will just go through the prompts for the different rooms that we have. So first off, we have the dining room, which is to read a book that matches your current outfit. So whatever outfit you're wearing, what colours you're wearing, try and pick a book that fits that prompt. So I tend to wear a lot of pink, essentially. So a lot of my wardrobe tends to be pink. So I think I'm going to go for like a pinkish book. So I have popped down 2 different books for each prompt that are kind of mixed lengthwise. They are a little bit shorter, so I can hopefully get through them quicker. So for that prompt, I've decided to go for Night Shift by Annie Crown, and also This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryans, because they both kind of match my kind of wardrobe aesthetic, which is mainly pink. So I've decided to go for those books for that prompt. Then next up we have The Bar, which is a genre blend, which is more than one book genre. So this can be anything really. So I've decided to go for a cozy fantasy horror. And for that one, I've decided to go for Someone You Can Build a Nest In by John Wiswell, which is a fantasy horror. And the other book I've decided to put down for the bar prompt is The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. This is a mystery horror. So I've only tried one Simone St. James before, which was Murder Road, and I ended up DNFing it. But I was interested in trying one of her other books, so hopefully I have a better time with this one. Then next up we have The Theatre, which is a popcorn read, so something that is a fun, quick read, and it's up to interpretation. So for this one, I've decided to put down Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. I think that one is definitely going to be quite a fast-paced read, and I'm definitely in the mood for romance at the moment. Then next, I also have We Used to Live Here by Marcus Klewa, which is a very short horror, so I think I should definitely get through that quite quickly, and I think it will definitely be a book that I don't want to put down. So I'm definitely going to use it for that prompt. Then we have The Pool, which is double letters in the title. Title has exactly 2 of 1 letter in the title. They do not need to be beside each other. So for that one, I have decided to put down Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone by Benjamin Stevenson. This is the first book in that series. I'm really, really excited to get to this one. This is a murder mystery kind of book, and it's told kind of from the author's perspective. Not from the author's perspective. The main character is basically telling us about his family and how everyone in his family has killed someone, essentially, and it's kind of a murder mystery as well. And then I've also put down The House at the Bottom of the Lake by Josh Malerman, which is a very, very short novella, and I have read from Josh Malerman before, and I've really, really enjoyed his book, so I wanted to put down that one. Then we have The Arcade, which is an underrated book, something loved by not a lot of readers, up to interpretation. So for this one, I've decided to put down The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Bukulak. I haven't really heard a lot of people talking about it, but I really, really loved Hidden Pictures, which was his most popular release recently, and this came out last year, I want to say. But I haven't really heard a lot of people talking about it, so I would say it's definitely underrated. And then I've also put down For She Is Wrath by Emily Varga. This came in a fairy loot box recently, but I haven't really heard anybody talking about it, so I think that would be quite a good one for that prompt. Then lastly, for our main prompts, we also have The Gym and the Spa, and that is a book you have been putting off. So I have decided to put down Beartown by Frederick Backman. That's been on my Kindle for so long, and I don't know why I keep pushing it off. I just keep putting it off for some strange reason. But this one is set in a kind of small town where the ice hockey team is like the pride of the town, and then something happens where I think a girl has been assaulted. It's been a sexual assault, so that's quite a heavy part of that. So I don't know how that's going to go down, but I'm excited to give it a try. And then I've also put down Gilded by Marissa Mayer. That has been on my Kindle and TBR for the longest time, and I really, really love the Lunar Chronicles series by Marissa Mayer, but I haven't really tried anything else from her, and it's a fairy tale reteller, so hopefully it should be quite a quick read. And then we've also got prompts that are not really like the main part of the readathon, but you can do it if you want to, and it's all about logging pages. So you basically log the pages for your book. So we've got the concierge desk, and we've also got the library. So for those two prompts, I've got Silver Elite by Danny Francis, and also Raven Scholar by Antonia Hodgson, which are both my NetGalley arcs I need to get to. And then I've also got The Burning Girls by CJ Tudor, and also A Man Called Uvi. These are both book club reads that I do need to get to for my in-person book club. So The Burning Girls is my May pick, and then my The Man Called Uvi is my April pick, but my meetup is towards the start of May. So I do need to get to that one quite soon. So those are all of my reading prompts for Escape the Readathon and what books I want to get to in the month of May, essentially. Team chats and stuff, so we can recommend books to each other and egg each other on and all that sort of stuff. So you do need to sign up as well, so all the information will be in the Discord for Escape the Readathon, so I'll pop the link for that in the box down below. But that is essentially my May TBR. Okay guys, so I am going to wrap up my announcement video for KuKi MAYhem as a co-host, and I'm so excited to be part of this readathon. So thank you Nicole and Coda for having me on board this year. I'm really excited. So you do need to sign up for the Discord and for the readathon, so I will leave the document with all the information and the sign up form and all that good stuff, and all the information for all the co-hosts will be linked down below, and I'll also pop in the details for Escape the Readathon as well, the Discord, and my team co-host for Team Podcasters and all that good stuff. So it's a lot of information I'm throwing at you, but I hope that you can sign up for KuKi MAYhem for the month of May. There's no pressure, there's no rules, you can just read what you want at your own pace, but it's to help you get through those Kindle KU books and arcs and all that good stuff. So hope that you can come and join us. There'll be sprints, 24 hours sprints pretty much the whole month of May. We'll let you know in advance of all the sprint dates and times and all that sort of good stuff. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Give me a like and subscribe, and let me know if you are going to sign up to KuKi MAYhem. So I hope that you guys do sign up for KuKi MAYhem, and let me know if you're doing Escape the Readathon, what team you're on, if you're on Team Podcasters like me, and hopefully that we will win Escape the Readathon and escape the Orange Cat cruise ship. But do let me know in the comments down below what your May TBR plans are, what books that you're excited for, and give me a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys throughout the whole month of May for KuKi MAYhem, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video very, very soon. Bye guys!